There are still a few days left of the Big Fresno Fair, so you have some time to enjoy all of those treats.
Yeah, but will those deep fried Oreos and foot-long corn dogs, what will they do to your waistline? Christina Tatro shows us how you have to have your cake and eat it too, I guess.
I don't think we want to actually know what that food does to our waistline. Walk with me. That's what we're talking about this morning. We're going to be walking this morning. I want to know what is in all this food that we eat. Take a look over here. Garlic fries, hot dogs, bacon wrapped everything, delicious hot dogs, chili cheese fries. This is what we normally see at the fair, right? Everything in one of these vendors. And sometimes that's why we go to the fair for the food. But how long does it take to walk it off? What's in each one, and also when it comes to calories, how many are you burning out there? Because you're usually at the fair kind of all day, especially if you're riding the rides, you have kiddos. It reminds me of when you go to an amusement park, you know? So this morning, we're gonna be walking and talking. I want to know how many steps that I can do this morning. So right now, we started take a look at the sneaks. I'm ready to walk. So in between the live hits from now till next time you guys see me, I'll be walking and we're going to be tracking it. So just so everyone sees at home, we're going to be starting right here. I've got 296 steps that we're starting. And next time we check in, we're going to be seeing how many steps I have done and hearing a little bit more about the food here at the fair, how many calories are in some of our fair favorites, which is pretty sad to hear, but we're gonna know how much can you actually walk off. I mean, talk about the cinnamon rolls, incredible, but can you walk off a cinnamon roll if you're here? We're gonna find out, so make sure to stay with us, and we may even have some cinnamon rolls that we'll be, taste testing to help with that.
This is such a great idea.
Yeah.
So much fun. I think you can definitely walk off these foods. It's just how long is it going to take for you to walk?
I think one cinnamon roll. Do you know how many calories is in one?
About 710 in one plain cinnamon roll. So that's not to mention any toppings, any of the sugar, or any of our favorite, like the cream cheese and the frosting.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's a lot more. I think
those.
it's like 1,200, 1,300 or something
right.
like that.
All right, this is going to be a lot of fun.
It's just like similar to like a funnel cake versus a really big funnel cake.
I think you might be running this whole time, not walking.
Well, I hope you had a coffee so you can keep your energy up this morning, Christina, because it sounds like you're going to need it.
I don't know. We cut our mic off, though. All right. Thanks, Christina. We appreciate it. We'll check back in with you in a few days left of the Big Fresno Fair. And what else to do there than eat all the good food? Yeah,
but what will those deep fried Oreos and foot-long corn dogs do to your waistline? Well, Christina Tatro is trying to show us if it's possible to walk it off. Good morning.
Is it?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I've been walking since, we're going to start walking now. Okay. We've been walking ever since we saw you guys about 20 minutes ago here at the fairgrounds. Now, we're still not sure. We'll know by the end of the 6 o'clock hour, so you guys need to stay with us to find out. But we all go to the fair for the really good food and the really good rides. So I am joined here with Lori with the Big Fresno Fair. Lori, how large is the fairgrounds?
The fairgrounds is 165 acres, and to get from the Butler Gate down to the rides, it's quite a walk, especially when got a great crowd out here. You're kind of shucking and jiving in between people, so that's extra steps.
Absolutely, and that's actually something I didn't think about yet this morning. So I've been walking the fairgrounds, right? Still a little dark, not everyone's here yet, so I'm just making straight lines. But if you think about it, you're dodging strollers, babies.
You go to the grandstand, you're doing a set of stairs to go up to the second floor.
Oh, you just gave me an idea. I think we're gonna be walking bleachers.
I'm not rocking stairs with you.
But this is a really good way for people to get outdoors. That's one thing about the fair. It's more also, obviously we've got the food element, but it's also about community.
Absolutely. We are the largest community event between San Francisco and Los Angeles. We've been here for 135 years. We're not going anywhere, and we are your community fair. We represent everything that makes Fresno so unique.
Now, let's look at the steps I've got about now. So we've officially done a mile, everyone, and we're about 2,100 steps since we last time saw you guys. So it's actually reloading. So the statistics were of 3 minutes ago, so we've got to refresh, but we're looking at about 2,101 miles. So between the time we see you guys in about 20 minutes, we should be hopefully double that. We'll find out. But it goes to show we may be able to walk off some of the food. We'll actually have some food for you guys not too far away.
You're having food for me?
Oh, okay. We don't even have to walk. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Joe, don't
thank
worry.
you,
I'll bring
Christina.
some back. Hopefully cinnamon rolls.
That sounds good.
All right, thank you, Christina. Time now is 5:47, right?
Yeah, or maybe going to the Big Fresno Fair, and there's still a few days left if you have time to go to the fair and maybe enjoy some of that fair food.
Yeah, you can do both outside, though. You can eat the fair food and you can exercise, which is exactly what Christina's doing this morning. How's it going?
It's going great. We are right now at almost 4,000 steps. We are at 3,824. Lori and I have been walking around. I've been trying to walk in place, walk around. And something I want to tell you guys, we're not like sprinting through the fair to try to see the distances. We're walking just like normal people would if you're enjoying time at the fair. So this morning, just trying to see what a leisurely day at the fair would be like. Now, Lori's been at the fair each day. Tell me what your activity was yesterday.
Yesterday, I was at 19,073 steps,
And how many miles did that equate to?
9.33.
That is 9.3 miles. Now, she is at the fair a little bit longer than your average person, but if you spend your entire Saturday or Sunday here or a day off, that is quite the distance. And if you think about that, that equates to a lot of calories. How many calories did we burn yesterday?
Let's see. 1,275.
1,275 calories. Now, our beloved cinnamon roll, we found out was about 710 calories without all the good stuff on top. That means you either burnt off almost 2 entire plain cinnamon rolls or 1 cinnamon roll with all the good stuff.
Absolutely.
What are your favorite foods at the fair?
I'm a huge ice cream fanatic, so I'm going to the ice cream stand right outside the Paul Paul Theater, and I get a strawberry shortcake in a waffle cone. Delicious. It's heavenly.
And I'm one of the popcorn gals. I could eat popcorn all day, and I could have the popcorn while I'm doing all the rides. And that stand behind us, I mean, that's everything that you want. Burger related, French fry related, hot dog related.
Cheese fries, delish.
See, all the foods that we want to be eating all year round, a lot of us save it right here for the Big Fresno Fair. There are ways you can walk some of it off. Next up, we're actually going to be looking at some of the classic cinnamon rolls, seeing how far we need to walk off, maybe a few sprints. We'll go ahead and see. So we're going to be taste testing those as well next.
Sounds like you were going to have to do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed so far.
Keep it going. I mean, 2 birds, 1 stone this morning, man. All right, there's still a few days left of the Big Fresno Fair, and you can get out and enjoy it.
Yeah, there's so many foods there to enjoy. We're talking deep fried Oreos and, of course, cinnamon rolls. And Christina Tatro has been trying to show us how to walk that off this morning. Good morning.
But now it appears she's doing something else.
And now, I tried to walk it off. Let me show you guys what we wound up tracking this morning. Almost 7,000 steps and 3.1 miles. So that's officially a 5K. And we weren't running anything. We were just casually walking like you would probably do at the fair with you and your family. So that's about 300 calories. Now, we're live with one of my favorite foods here this morning. We're here with the famous Big Fresno Fair cinnamon rolls. We've got Dane, and this is their 40th year anniversary, making these cinnamon rolls for the fairs. Dane, what's the best part about these?
Good morning. Well, each roll is handmade all day, every day from scratch.
If you could take a guess, the calories in these bad boys, what would you guess?
You know, we've had them tested years ago, and they're equivalent to about eating an ice cream bar. But once you walk through the gate at the Fresno Fair, the calories are just set aside. There is no calorie counting for the day.
I almost want to say it's like, yeah, it's like negative calories. Like the more good food you eat, the more good energy you put out. So it's like you're burning so many.
Correct. There's a lot to see and do here at the Fresno Fair, and you could just walk it out and everything's going to be fine, everything in moderation.
I like the way you think, Dane. Now, we also have some taste testers with us today. Should we go see how they like the cinnamon rolls?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
So each cinnamon roll, like they said, handmade, and you know, they have good stuff on them. So some ladies this morning told us about each cinnamon roll without the good stuff. It's about 700 calories, but let's be real, you want it with all of the good stuff. Big shout out to the ladies of the Big Fresno Fair PR team. Taking one for the team, so selflessly eating these cinnamon rolls. Ladies, really quickly, I know you've got full mouths, but how do they taste?
Amazing. Out of this world.
Out of this world. So if you want to get the cinnamon rolls, Country Fair cinnamon rolls, where are you guys?
We have 3 locations. Right now we're located at the Butler entrance. We have one in the Commerce building and one door towards the entrance of the carnival.
And at the end of the day, what is the fair about? I know we've been talking fitness this morning, but what's it all about?
It's just about having good times. There's a lot of good things to do out here and see and eat, and it's just a fun thing to come out and do. The weather's going to be great, and we got 4 days left to come get it.
4 days left, and if you guys just casually walk around the fair, you can probably walk off about half of one of your cinnamon rolls. So, I mean, just come out and enjoy. Don't think about any of the calories, but now you know. And again, fitness and fair, we'll just keep them together. But when it comes to the food, negative calories.
All right, Lauren Wallace says she exercises so much every day she needs one. So if you want to bring her one of those,
Perfect.
she'd appreciate that.
I'll bring back 2. Sounds great.
2 for Lauren. Well, don't forget about us. We walk
Yeah,
around
2
too.
for Lauren.
I walk to the kitchen quite a bit.
Well, exactly. There you go. That's a lot of calories. So maybe I'll bring back 3 or 4.
All right.
Sounds
Sounds like a
good.
plan. I like the idea this morning, but I don't think she did it.
I
Like,
think
don't
you're
she
going to
got
have to walk a good 5 to 6 hours to
Yeah, one of
walk off
those.
one.